broadcast lessons working with SABC, TV and radio. And some are already running. You could have seen them, different programs, different stations, different provinces. We also have programs that we're running with DSTV channel 180. ETV has allocated a dedicated channel for 3 months on the Open View platform. We're also broadcasting lessons on community radio stations around the country. We have electronic readers available via all platforms in partnership with Vodacom, MTN, Telkom, and Cell C. We have, as a department, a special HOD authority to give exceptions on critical services. So before you move around, especially for caregivers of children with special needs, you have to communicate with the department so that with yourselves we can work out what is the best way of working around the needs of children with special needs. We feed 9.6 million children every day. There is no way under the lockdown we can pretend that we can do it under lockdown. It's not going to happen. Social development is looking at measures, and they'll speak for themselves, of how they assist communities, because those kids are already in communities and families in distress, but we won't be feeding at all. We won't be distributing any materials at all. And that's why the recovery program is not only focusing on your ICT platforms. We are counting days and hours we're losing and say, when the schools reopen, how do we make up for them? Our main emphasis on the recovery is recovering lost time in terms of days and hours we're losing and planning around those. To say, if we have lost 10 days, are we going to be able to add 10 days on the calendar? No. If we've lost, because we also don't want to teach children right through and not give them a break. Are we going to, teacher unions have proposed, have agreed that we'll have longer hours. Again, don't want to teach for longer hours that kids cannot cope. These others are just going enrichment, but it's not our basis for the recovery program. Our recovery program is our contact with learners. Fake news cause a lot of damage to the work we're doing, especially under the current circumstances. We humbly and strongly at the same time urge members of the public to desist from spreading false information about when schools will reopen and on any other matter. That's why I say even teaching, if as far as possible, if it can be coordinated through us. So there is no truth to what has been circulated on social media about schools reopening in September. So we request the public to ignore any other information which is not communicated officially by DBE and dismiss it with the content it deserves.